What up, what up? It's April. Welcome to your August 5th through 11th energy update. As you guys know, I'm an Akashic Records reader and intuition development teacher, and I love teaching people how to do what I'm doing and also how to self-regulate. Pretty much anyone that is intuitive, sensitive, that's heart-centered, that wants to develop their intuitive abilities, that's what I'm here for. So if you're interested in taking everything to the next level and finding this space within you, go ahead and go to the description below. Click on the link, all of my sessions, my membership, my courses, get a feel for all of it. And I would love to meet with you. I love the people I work with. It's so fun. We have a good time. All right, let's go ahead. By the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this week that we're stepping into, August 5th, you might notice your communication style is way more fluid and available, where last week you might have felt like you just wanted to just sit with yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and tune into August 5th, Monday. Let's see what's happening. August 5th, Monday. Treasures within. There's a lot of hidden treasures within is what I'm getting. That's the first thing that I'm receiving. You're uncovering aspects of yourself. That's what it feels like. The collective is uncovering new aspects of themselves. There might be some things that are buried very deeply, but you're like, oh my gosh, there's a little attribute here. Oh, there's a little ability here. Oh, there's a mindset here. Some of this mindset stuff is very new, never been seen before within yourself. And then some of it's old attributes that you love about yourself that you may have forgotten about. It does feel like a day of coming into and stepping back into a power that you have, or igniting a power within you. Feeling very satisfied, reassured, confident, loving this energy. This is great. What are we not aware of let me get out of the way. Let me get away from this microphone a little bit here. What are we not aware of about Monday, August 5th? Yeah, there's a lot, when we're talking about manifestation and calling things in with our energy, there is a lot coming in. And whether it shows up or not on Monday, what you are doing on Monday is creating a frequency that is allowing everything to start coming in. You don't necessarily need to pick a path on Monday, because there are going to be so many options coming in the next few days, weeks, months, that you want to keep an open perspective about, just keeping your options open instead of just defining what you're doing. This is a really big energy for the whole week, actually. So it's important to have some loose ideas, even some concrete ideas, but also be open to the possibility that there's more out there for you. And this is going to help with expanding you into a life that you've always wanted. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go into August 6th, Tuesday. Oh my gosh, it's so blank. What's going on August 6th, Tuesday? I got the trust fall again. I got that last week. There's something about it's okay with not knowing. It's okay. Just trust. Trust in the divine. A lot of you feel like you're organizing and creating space in your life to allow this new path to come in, even if you don't know what the path is. And ultimately, you have choices. What are these choices? Just trust yourself. Trust your gut. There is a propensity, because there's kind of this flatline energy happening that day, that some of you might feel like you need to revert to some sort of thought process, maybe a job. Maybe some of you are feeling a sense of like everything is just kind of coming at you all at once, that there's a white noise, like all these energies combined where you can't hear or feel or touch or really understand what's happening in the present moment. And that's okay. This is a great day to meditate. This is a great day to get reiki. it does feel like there is a lot of chaotic energy happening in the collective when we're talking about society. That feels like a very jarring day in society. So this is a day of, there's actually different versions of processing. This is one of these days where processing equals just being okay with not knowing and allowing the energetic information to find its place within you. So once again, Tuesday, August 6th is a big day. It is a big day. It does feel like energetically behind closed doors, we may not be able to see it in the present moment, but the energy that's coming into us August 6th is creating new passions, new pathways, new friendships, new frequencies, new places to live. That's a very big day behind closed doors. A lot of subconscious work, a lot of subconscious clearing that day. Renewal is happening Wednesday. There's a refreshing Wednesday coming in. More choices. Oh, I'm liking this month already. August is feeling really good. I feel like there's a clearing that happens, and like a direction of moving in a certain direction that happens August 7th. So you notice how we're feeling like really like we need to keep our options open. This keeping our options open mindset is going to continue. It's still calling for us to do that, but something feels like it drops in your lap on August 7th. There's a renewal energy, feeling confident, ready to take on the world, ready to take charge. A sense of understanding that life does go through waves, and you appreciate the troughs and you appreciate the highs and the lows. Also, Wednesday is a great day for communication, feeling solid in communication, talking to other people, feeling like your words are getting across, that people are hearing you for the first time finally after, there's been such a long time where communication has been so bonkers. I feel like something that's happening in the astrology August 7th, everything is coming into alignment. Everything is making sense. You know why you're here. That's ultimately what is happening. Everyone's going to feel like, not everyone, but a lot of people are going to feel like, oh yeah, it's time to work, baby. Like, I've been wanting to work this way, or how you're showing up for work. You're feeling really solid in how you're approaching work, what you want to do. Also, your solidification in what you want in relationships. Wednesday's cool. Look, I'm really enjoying Wednesday. Let me go to the collective higher self for Wednesday because it's feeling rad. I got the message from the higher self, don't get mixed up in the wrong crowd. You're doing so well. I don't know what that means exactly, but for some of you, you might feel like you might be meeting new people or in a big gathering, either Wednesday or Thursday, maybe even a little bit throughout the week. It's just saying, make sure to stay solid within yourself and don't let anyone sway you. And it doesn't feel like that's happening, but it's saying just be careful with that. Be aware of it. Higher self is also writing everything down. It's important to write everything down about what's happening this week because it's such a big pivot. This feels like a pivoting week. Like, we've been kind of in suspense, right? And I say kind of, that's actually the wrong word. We've been in suspense majorly. No one. I'm working on these definitive words, by the way. A lot of people don't feel like anything has landed. Like, they're just waiting for something to happen, and the anticipation isn't even killing them anymore because it's been going on for so long. It's almost a lot of people have just been like, this is just the way that it is. It finally feels like this is the pivot week, and we're stepping into a new direction, and it's feeling more solid. A lot of contemplation happening on Wednesday going into Thursday, contemplating on life, rearranging some things, something that you're doing on Wednesday and Thursday is making you look at your life differently. So there might be some reorganization on things that you've already organized about yourself, your identity, the way that you work, your relationships again. So there is, once again, kind of a cycle coming through with this. What is Thursday, August 8th feel like? Okay, so I am an intuitive that doesn't look at, really, I love astrology, but I don't look at astrology. I don't assume things about portals. I get everything from my channel, right? So when I'm tuning into August 8th, Thursday, which people call that the Lion's Gate or the 8-8 portal, I look at that day as being a washer machine. So I'm feeling a lot of washer machine energy. Back last week, there was this big manifestation energy. August 8th feels like everything. There's just so much things swirling around, and it almost feels like there's a bunch of dirty dishes in a dishwasher and the water is just like hitting everything, and there's like garbage flying in the air. There's a lot going on that day. There is not an organization, like there was a little bit of organization of, okay, this is who I am, this is what I'm becoming, but then it kind of the pot gets stirred up a little bit, August 8th, and it does feel like a redirect. So this week is all about the redirect. You might want to spend a lot of time alone that day. Like spending time alone, once again, letting things process, but not defining anything. I don't see a whole lot happening physically that day. It's very energetic. Washer machine energy. What are we not aware of that day? It's important to stay grounded. It's important to stay grounded, to communicate with a grounded sense of who you are. And I'm feeling like this is actually a 3D day. The reason why you want to kind of be more in your human, that's what I call being human, like spending more time in your human, not in the ethers, is going to help on 8/8 Thursday, because you're genuinely, there's so much going on energetically, you want to stay grounded, okay? You want to sit in your human, you want to do human activities, like go get ice cream, go for a walk, go do your dishes, clean the house, do things that ground you into your body. I'm not getting that this is a day to like, I'm going to pull from this ether, I'm going to pull from this being, I'm going to organize. It doesn't feel like that. It's kind of like, let it be passive. Let it do its thing. God knows how to organize energetically things for us better than we can do for ourselves sometimes. And there are times that we are asked to organize it ourselves, but this feels like a day for universe, God, to organize things for us because it's so big. It's way beyond us. Any last advice about Thursday? Some of you might feel like you want to change your diet up on Thursday. Everything is hidden. Lots of things that are happening in our subconscious. Let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. You might feel like changing your diet. That's what I keep getting. Drinking lots of water. Very introspective, introverted, but human. Kind of being in your human energy day. All right, let's go ahead and go into August 9th, Friday. I did really good on trying to not... My friend's visiting and her phone went off, so I was like trying to stay stoic there, but it was still messing with me. Still getting better at... For intuitives, you experience your whole surrounding, right? So... like learning how to mute things out while you're reading is amazing. You can never blame your outside environment for losing focus, because ultimately your outside environment is meant to be distracting. And how good can you be at staying focused and honed in to your own energy? So I looked at that as a challenge. So you might notice, there it goes. I knew this was going to happen. You might notice that that will happen a lot on 8/8. You might get distracted easily. Everything in your environment might be just perturbing or trying to derive you away from just being focused on being human. And so use it as kind of like a obstacle course. Instead of getting mad at it or frazzled, this is your boot camp. This is your intuitive boot camp. How well can you stay honed into you and your energy when there's so much shit flying around? So I invite you to that challenge. All right, August 9th, Friday. August 9th, Friday. Calmer. Oh my God, that feels so calm. Oh, I love this. Can we talk about the 8-9 portal? No, this is a very restorative day. Happy. Restorative, happy, love. There's a sense of feeling like so much has occurred over the last few months that this is a much needed, restorative, loving, open, joyful day. Some of you might feel really just so good that you want to reach out to a friend or hang out with some light, loving friends, getting familiar with how much strength you have within yourself and being appreciative for what you are becoming and who you are and what you are turning into. There's a lot of heart opening energy that day. And I'm touching my heart because I can feel it. There's so much love. There's so much love and appreciation. What should they focus on Friday? Self-care. Go with the flow of everything. It's about being in flow that day. Flow with it. Let go of your worries, your concerns, and it's going to be so easy to do on that day. And you just feel, there's a sense of feeling in love with yourself that's occurring that day. I'm going to just let it be because that's a beautiful day. All right, let's go ahead and go to Saturday the 10th. Saturday the 10th, August 10th, Saturday. What's happening Saturday? Big plans, big changes, big desires. I'm just getting like big ideas. So some of you might feel like you have these big ideas and you're really feeling inspired. A lot of creative energy happening on Saturday. For some of you, might take this a little too far and your head might be in the clouds, but it's okay to dream. I just want to let you know it's okay to dream. Some people might not believe or agree with your dream. Don't worry about them. Do your own thing. But because there's these big ideas, you might have the first big idea that you have. It's like, ooh, yeah, let's do this. And then there might be like big ideas that are coming off of that, like a sub idea that turns into a sub idea and a sub. It's like, be careful with going too far and come back into the first big idea that you're feeling. You don't have to go too far out with all these ideas because it's like you can really get lost in the sauce. What are we not aware of on Saturday, August 10th? What are we not aware of on Saturday? Lots of manifestation energy. You do want to set intentions that day. You do want to set intentions that day. And we've been going through a collective lack mindset thing that's been going on. It feels like it's disintegrating. I think people are just like, get out of here. I feel so many good opportunities come in. I'm feeling so good about where I am and what's coming in. So run with that energy. I have this cute little thing that, if we sat in the innocence and the joy as a child, everything really truly does come to us. And that's important for Friday and Saturday. So just stay in that energy and you'll be great. What you want to avoid is getting super serious about things. Feeling like things are a burden. Like you just want to stay away from that energy, even temporarily. If you have some serious stuff going on right now, totally understood, but do your best on Friday and Saturday to kind of switch gears, because those days you want to feel very playful, you want to feel positive, because the energy around you is supporting it, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and go to August 11th, Sunday. Give yourself some time to be. There's been a lot of efforting in the last few weeks and months trying to find your ground. That's efforting. Just allow yourself to be. It's okay to have nothing going on. For some of you feel like there always needs to be something going on. And for some of you might be really busy, right? But when you have nothing going on, you allow yourself to process the new information that's coming in. You're no longer sitting and taking action on old energy. When you do nothing, you're allowing yourself to let go of an old identity. The spaciousness in itself is allowing you to receive, to be ahead of the curve, to know what's coming in, to know what actions to take when it's time to take them. And so Sunday is about allowing that energy to occur. What are we not aware of on Saturday? Abundance. I'm sorry, it's just like, yeah. Look, she's not an activity, right? She's just admiring, enjoying, basking, it's like celebrating life, going in like a deeper kind of freedom and peace within yourself. And letting go, letting these new beginnings come in. Oh my God. Ooh. I am loving this. Oh. Anything about... Okay, so for some of you, taking your relationship to the next step on Sunday, amazing. There feels like a solidification of, for some of you, taking your relationship to the next step, being more open and vulnerable. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the days of just relationships kind of finding their place. You may have noticed that relationships have been like in a tizzy. Whether you have been in a long-term relationship, a new relationship, or you're dating, no matter the situation, there's been a disconnect, right? Some of it is fate. Some of it is our unconscious patterning showing us something in relationship. And also there's an energy coming in, and it's time to look at what your values are and what you value. And this is helping everyone show up in relationships in a just a higher aligned way. And so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there feels like there's this like ground to stand on with this information. All right. Because I have company and I've been a little bit busy and moving around, I'm going to let the Akashic Records rant be just kind of for next week. We're going to do next week's Akashic Records rant. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely week, and I am excited to celebrate this with you. Feel free to drop some comments on how these energies have been affecting your life. I love to hear the feedback and how you're experiencing everything. All right, guys. Love you. Bye.